what else is people doing?
Hey, fans of Monday Movie Club. We have reached a milestone. Pirates of the Caribbean is today's movie. The Curse of the Black Pearl. I had to look. It is our
Thank you,
250th
John.
movie as a movie club. That's amazing. That's a lot of movies.
That's a lot of movies.
It is. Okay, and it's number 687 on the Franken list, so I did have to watch it very soon. I'm almost up to it. I am Frank Gaffney, or Frank Pigeon, because Jack Sparrow, Frank Pigeon.
Very
Oh,
clever.
that's cute.
Yeah. Joel Fenster moved over on the couch. Mark Wotitzgartner has the picture up. Goldfuck No Cringer, although he's right there.
No, he's on the bed.
He's on the bed.
Einstein's on the floor, if that helps.
And Annie King makes someone smile, and she's folding laundry.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Mark. Why Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl?
Oh, I didn't see that question coming. Because it's a fun swashbuckling adventure, and Johnny Depp was born to play the part.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, here's the plot. Blacksmith Will Turner, played by Orlando Bloom. Was this like his first big thing?
No, 2 years before he was in a small franchise called Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that was before this?
Yeah.
He teams up with eccentric pirate Captain Jack Sparrow, played by Johnny Depp, to save Elizabeth Swann, Keira Knightley, the governor's daughter, and his love from Jack's former pirate allies who are now undead. Okay, when this movie came out, I remember people were shocked how good it was because, really, a movie based on a Disney attraction seemed like a cash grab. But it made a buttload of money and it spawned 4 sequels.
Yeah.
You fill in the adjective. This was my first time watching it. I had never seen it before.
What?
I thought it was fun and almost exciting. It did really feel like an old school swashbuckling thing. Oh, of course, with a lot better special effects.
Hmm?
But most of the reason, absolutely what Mark said, is Johnny Depp. His Jack Sparrow isn't your typical action hero. He's weird, unpredictable, half drunk the whole time, and totally charming. And it's such a bizarre and risky performance, but it works beautifully. And he turned this movie into something that was fun.
And to your point, if it wasn't for him in that performance, it would have been just another silly, cheesy movie.
And
Wasn't
I
he nominated
remember,
for an Oscar?
yes.
Was he?
And I remember at the time, Mike Eisner, who was the head of Disney, was like, what the hell's going on with him? Fire him. I'm sure they love it now. But there are definitely pacing issues. It's way too long, 2 hours and 23 minutes, really. And way too much plot and really way too much CGI. For me, I'm going to say 3 stars and not even a strong 3 stars. It started out great, went downhill very quickly. And when those sword fighting skeletons showed up, I was like, ugh, can I stop watching now? I'm going to keep my observations and let everybody else speak. And
You already just gave them.
No, while I was watching it, I wrote
Okay.
comments. So I won't read those unless somebody brings it up, and then I'll comment. Okay, how's that?
Sure.
All right, now, did anybody else not see this before? Oh, okay. I'm the only one. Look at me being all virginal and shit.
Now you got to watch the other 4.
Oof.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I
Are they on the
wouldn't
Franken list?
No, no. I mean, they are, but not in the 1001 movies I need to watch before I die. This was the only one.
Yeah.
All right, so Annie, this seems like a movie you would like.
It is. It's right up my alley. First of all, it's my favorite ride. I love that ride.
Yeah.
That's my favorite ride. Always go on that ride. And I think
And did you do it do they have it in Tokyo? Japan?
in Hong Kong,
Hong Kong when you went?
yeah, I think they did.
I also remember reading that, I don't know if he still does it, but years ago, Johnny Depp would sometimes actually swap
show
out
up.
in the ride in Disneyland, I believe.
They only
Yeah.
did that for one day. It was a 1 day thing. He did it.
I thought he did it on multiple occasions.
No, it was just
Okay.
it was a 1 day surprise event that they did, and
Yeah,
Okay.
and the one in Paris is a little different than the one in Florida. All right, so go ahead.
Yes, and I just love how they did put parts of the ride into the movie.
Oh my God, yes. When the
Yeah.
dog had the key and they
Yeah.
were trying to get out, it's like, oh,
And the pirate chasing the woman. Yeah.
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 Unfortunately, that was
Well,
all lost on me because I haven't been to Disney since 2007. I don't remember.
Yeah, but now he doesn't chase the woman anymore.
Sure.
Yeah.
The woman chases him.
Yeah.
the ride got me too.
Yeah, so that was very cute.
Amy,
Yeah.
we gotta go. We gotta go down. Orlando.
I'm down for it. So
Let's go.
whenever you guys want to go, I'm sure Frank will go.
We're here.
Yeah. Have the boys been, Joel? Have you taken the boys?
They've been more to Disneyland than they've been to Disney World once. But when we used to go to California for the holidays at the end of the year, when my in-laws were still alive, we'd spend half the week in Burbank with my brother-in-law, and we'd usually go to Disneyland at least once a year for a few years. So they've been there.
Well,
But they're not big
sorry,
on rides, so.
as a little aside here, I've never been to Disneyland. What are your thoughts on it versus Disney World?
So much smaller.
Disney
Yeah.
World is
Right.
much bigger.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, I know, but is it worth it to go to Disneyland?
Yes.
Always worth
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
there are some things there too that aren't in Florida.
It's nice to go to the original, the
Yeah,
old.
and
Gee.
there are things that are
Yeah,
that
gee.
are in both parks, but are different in both parks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Castles are different.
Yeah, the
Yes,
castles
that
are
I knew.
The outside of the Haunted Mansion is different in both places.
Yeah.
There's little
Same
things
thing-
inside
same thing
some of the
with-
rides.
Same thing with Paris.
Yeah.
It's the same, but
Yeah.
it's different.
Movie
And,
club field
you
trip.
said, Annie,
Yes.
about the making reference to the attraction. Right up front, the little girl starts singing Yo-Ho. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I would have said this in my notes, but in my turn, but just that they kept singing that song throughout the movie all the way to the end was very cute.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that's what you sing on the way out.
Sure.
Yeah. And I like you don't know everything. Like he does things and you kind of get a hint of it, and then you're like, oh, that's why, So I like that part of the movie too. I thought the effects were great when they were fighting and they go into the moonlight and then
Especially for 2003,
yeah, I thought that was
Duncan, my son Duncan was not impressed.
Oh.
He wasn't around in 2003, so
Yeah,
he didn't
no.
know. Yeah.
He's dated now.
Old-fashioned movie.
Yeah.
Wait till he sees
I do
Jurassic Park.
I do remember as a kid, Jason and the Argonauts, and they fought skeletons, and
Yeah.
it was all stop motion. And so I guess this is kind of a little homage to that, but
I'm so disappointed that you're not even bringing up the name of the man who created all those special effects, Frank.
well, if I had a Harryhausen, I would.
Okay, fine, good, thank you.
But I don't,
Okay.
so I won't.
So I just enjoy it. It's one of those that if it's on, I'll catch it. And I've actually
Same.
seen all of them, so it's
Same.
it's a
And do
thing.
they get progressively worse as they go on?
Some like this one I find like not so scary or anything. Like some of them are like a little bit maybe more.
The
Yeah.
unfortunate thing, Frank, is the next two get longer as they go along.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The third one is by far the worst. So technically, they don't get progressively worse. They get worse, and then they actually get a little bit better, but not even close to being at this
So
at
we're
the
like
level of this.
doing a graph like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No. 1, 2,
Three.
3, 4, 5. Something like that.
Also realize the third one is actually the longest of the films. It's something like 2 hours and 45 minutes long.
It's unwatchable. It's unwatchable.
Well, I wouldn't call it unwatchable, but it's not good.
Well, you obviously watched it.
Yes.
So
It's like I've said this many times. I liken it to the Matrix before they did 4 and 5 of this series. Matrix 1 is fantastic, 2 is watchable, 3 is unwatchable. Same thing for Pirates.
Annie.
Yeah, no, I'm just amazed that they came up with a whole story for a ride. So,
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
yeah.
So it's great. I think it was a lot of fun to watch, and I'm definitely a 3.25, a solid 3.25.
Nice.
It was like somebody wrote a pirate movie and said, if we add the title, say it's from the ride, we'll get more
And
attention.
Jerry Bruckheimer knows how to make a
Yeah.
blockbuster, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. There was something else I read that the team that came in that actually got the screen credit added the ghost element to it. And
The
that's
the undead.
the undead
Oh,
element to it.
okay.
Um,
Because honestly, that's what previous pirate movies that flopped were missing. Both like Roman Polanski's Pirates and Cutthroat Island would have been better had they had the undead
undead
element.
in them. Oh, okay.
Just add it to every movie now.
Yeah.
But it just felt like there was too much going on for me. And did you enjoy watching it again?
Yeah, I saw it in 2003 because I remember what a huge deal it was. So back
Yeah.
in the day when I went to movies, if a movie was big, I had to go see it. Especially if when Johnny Depp was nominated for an Oscar, I would have then gone anyway or rented it in Blockbuster. I thought at the beginning when we saw, I think it was the Orlando Bloom as a kid, he was on that wooden board. It looked like a door, and I was like, Jack.
No room for Rose.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
unlike Titanic, there was no room for two people on that
Yeah,
one.
right,
Yeah.
sure. Just like Marvel movies and all kinds of action movies, the fight scenes, like you said, Frank, made the movie just too long. I was like, all right, already, we get it, move on. But I seem to say that a lot. But when the movie is 2 hours and 23 minutes, I'm saying it a lot. But at the same time, there was never moments where I thought, oh my God, this is too long. You know what I mean? It wasn't slow or boring or anything. It was just enough already. But the thing that I hate, of course, you know which characters I hated, the frickin' frat guys. The
Yeah.
stupid humor put in for the 12-year-olds was just awful. I despised them. That's when I wanted to fast forward. And the same thing with Johnny Depp. Love him, loved his performance, but I did not like the character. I don't know, just talking like this for I sounded southern there. Talking like this for 2.5 hours is just enough.
Well, he said he based his character on Keith Richards.
Yes.
Oh, how funny.
And Keith Richards shows up as his father in the fourth movie.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah.
Now that's kind of
But between those two guys, when
Third?
Third and fourth. He's in two of them.
Okay.
They tried to get him for the fifth, and they couldn't, so they brought in Paul McCartney as his uncle or something like that.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't see that one, I guess.
Frank, what were you saying?
when they stuck the fork in his eyeball, I was like, oh, God.
I was waiting for him to eat it.
That was like, ew.
No, I hated them.
It was wood. He wouldn't have eaten a wooden eyeball.
It's a Disney movie. They have to play to the 12-year-olds too.
Yeah. But I loved the effects. I loved when they turn into skeletons, all that stuff. It's just a really fun movie. But I'm only going to give it, and it is a rating that I give to something I enjoy. I'm going to give it a 3. A fairly solid 3.
That makes sense.
The other thing I actually looked up was when he had the brilliant idea to hold the canoe upside down so they could walk underwater. I'm like,
Oh,
is
yeah,
that a
no way.
thing?
No way could they pull that canoe down with all that
Right.
air in there.
That was it.
It would weigh
said-
1,000,000 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or whatever you
they'd
would.
have
Yeah.
to be a lot stronger.
Yeah.
And the other thing that really bothered me, and now I'm going to be the realist Mark in this section, was when the maid put the hot coals in the bed warmer and then put them under the blanket. That would have barbecued her feet.
Of course.
Like, are you ridiculous with that?
But that's what they used to do to keep beds warm.
Yes, but they
Actual
wouldn't put the
coals?
hot burning coals in the bed
They
warmer.
they
Yes.
would, but I think they would put it under the mattress.
Yeah, it wouldn't be put like directly under the blanket
It
next
was
to the
it was
feet like
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but-
and it's gonna start a fire.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, the fire.
Well, you had the pirates for that anyway, so
And wait, I now I've almost covered all my notes. It was 9 minutes until we saw Johnny Depp in the movie.
It's not bad at all.
And they said Orlando he thought Orlando Bloom's character was a eunuch. Orlando Bloom is not a eunuch. I'll send you the picture. Okay, Joel.
I don't need to know. I don't need the picture. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Um, it's a fun film. There's, not much else I can say about it. It is too long. And honestly, I hadn't seen it in about a decade at this point. So, it was fun watching it with Duncan, who, was interested in it, has been interested in it since we had the Lego video game, and that's kind of where he knew the characters from, when he was younger. Um, there's some pacing issues in the film. The action sequences are all great, and as Annie pointed out, the sword fight at the end in the cave when they're bouncing in and out of the moonlight, so they're changing from skeleton to human is so well done, that it's really kind of a work of art. You sometimes don't get like details like that in movies anymore, and
Right.
it's kind of neat. Johnny Depp is great in the role. It's always nice to see Jonathan Pryce in something. It's always nice to
With
see.
or without his wig.
Yeah, Jeffrey Rush is great as Captain Barbosa.
I was gonna say nobody's mentioned him yet. I have a note on him. He was fantastic.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
he's
I
wonderful.
thought everybody was great.
It's a fun film, but it is way too long, and it gets the length is really what detracts from things after a while for me. I was just kind of like, okay, this is there's
Yeah.
there's some issues here that I may not have noticed when I saw it in 2003. They're noticeable now.
Especially with Mark and me, it took us 6 hours to watch the movie.
Exactly. That's
I actually watched it only one sitting, but contrary to what I normally do, I normally watch it on my 25-inch screen over here. I actually watched it on the big 70-inch TV inside.
yes.
I'm like, I need to watch it on the big screen.
Yes.
It's
I
definitely
still
a
wanted
big
to turn it
screen.
off at the end.
It is a big screen movie, and it was definitely a risk for Disney, especially since they had already done 2 movies by this point that had been based on attractions at the park, and both of them kind of, just kind of landed with a thud in the theaters. So doing
What were those movies?
The Country Bears and Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Is
right.
that Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. So they were taking a big risk, and on top of that, they're taking a risk with a genre that hadn't
Pirates.
done
Yeah.
anything in like 20 or 30 years. The 2 biggest movies were, as I mentioned earlier, Polanski's Pirates in the early 80s and Cutthroat Island in the mid 90s, and both of those were expensive flops that
And
just
what about Gore Verbinski?
What about Gord Verbinski?
Oh, there's a name that I was like, oh my God, Copperfield.
I looked him up. He really didn't do anything after the 2 pirate movies.
Well,
RoboCop.
No.
my God.
Who am I thinking of?
No.
Which is on my list for next year, by the way.
RoboCop, really?
He did not do RoboCop. Oh my God. I'm blanking on that director's name. Paul Verhoeven did
Paul
RoboCop.
Verhoeven.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Gore
Paul
Verbinski.
Gore.
Yeah, no, there's a big difference.
Gore
there.
Verbinski did
Mouse Hunt was the other big movie I think.
Mouse Hunt, The Mexican, The Ring.
Yeah.
Then 3 pirate movies, The Weatherman, and an animated movie, Rango. He did
Yes,
The Lone Ranger,
Rango's a good movie.
The Lone Ranger.
Yep.
A Cure for Wellness in 2016, and then he fell off the map.
Yeah. Well, the Lone Ranger is going to cause anybody to fall off the map.
Sure.
Also Johnny Depp.
And A Cure for Wellness.
Sometimes
which I
that's his
never-
list because in my memory, Gore Verbinski was huge in the 80s and 90s.
No, it would be in
I'm
the.
thinking of Paul Verhoeven.
Yes.
Yeah, Paul Verhoeven.
Anyway, it revitalized a genre that whether it needed it or not, I don't know, and maybe it didn't revitalize it. It just revitalized it for the Pirates of the Caribbean and not pirates in general.
Right.
Although I would say pirates in general, because Our Flag Means Death was a pretty big thing on HBO Max recently. In spite
Yeah,
of
I definitely think there was a resurgence in pirate for kids.
Yeah.
You know, they were wearing costumes and stuff, and
sure.
sword fighting.
But it is what it is. The sequels are what they are. They're making another one at some point. They're trying to get another one off the ground.
I heard that, yeah.
So, but this one, I'll give it a good solid 3. I can't go higher than that. As much as I'd like to, it's just, it's too long.
Well, I had one more note. I just saw it. And I thought it was very cute that Jack already had a relationship with the Zoe Saldana character. That was cute.
Yes.
And who was she in the movie?
She was one of the pirates.
Yeah.
She's the only
Oh,
black
no,
woman in the
it's
entire
girl.
movie.
Yeah.
I remember her now. I didn't realize that was her.
Well, because you're used to seeing her green
Sure.
Yeah. And
I-
No, or
back
blue,
then-
or blue.
or blue in Avatar. Yeah. I had to
And
point
back
that out to
then-
Duncan. I was like, "Do you know who that is?" He's like, "No, who is that?" I said, "That's Gamora." He's like, "Oh, okay."
and back then she didn't have the tilde on her end.
Yeah.
Right.
She had like one line in the movie. I mean, she was definitely this was
Yeah.
before she hit it, right before she hit it big.
And I think she's one of the only pirates on that ship that does not carry over into the sequels. It was like, I got too big for this, so fuck you, I'm out of here or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Marky B, this was your choice.
Yeah, I'll start by saying Joel just said he can't go higher than 3, but I'm going 3.5. I'll start with that. This is as Annie said, it's a remote dropper for us, and Danielle likes it even more than me. She didn't want to join us, but she loves it. My first note is the sword fight between Captain Jack and Will Turner isn't at the level of The Princess Bride, but it was very fun, very well coordinated when they were in the
Blacksmith.
blacksmith, shop.
I knew you were going to mention Princess Bride.
Yeah, I mean, because that to me is still the best. But the way, I mean, just standing on the board, they're fighting up on the top of the rafters. They're down there. It was fun. I love that when Elizabeth
And
is
it was fun because it was also a little winky winky. Like they did.
yes, it's
It was
we're Disney.
silly.
It's a pirate
That's
movie.
it.
Yeah, we're having fun. I love that when Elizabeth is being chased by the two goofballs, Amy. In her house in the beginning, that the sword she takes off the wall won't come out of the crest it was mounted in. I thought that was great because you always see that in movies. Let me just take the sword out. It didn't work.
There was a lot, I didn't say, but there's a lot of humor thrown in, and a lot of it was very subtle, which I really appreciated.
Yeah,
I
and clever,
like this,
something like
having
that.
a lot of clever humor.
Yeah.
One of the clever things I forgot to mention. Sorry to interrupt real quick, Mark, but
No.
the interesting thing to me is that the entire plot is the reverse of what you usually have found in previous pirate movies, where they're going to look for a treasure. Here they're all trying to return the treasure.
That's a very good point. I never
Great
thought of that.
point.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
point.
That's funny.
And okay, let's see. Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Trek, Avatar, and the MCU. Zoe Saldana. I mean, that's impressive. That's impressive franchises.
Excuse me, it's Saldana.
Yes, you're right. It's Saldana.
And an Oscar nomination. Did she win?
For this?
No, for just last year, that horrible movie.
Oh,
Amelia Perez.
yeah.
Did she win?
She did win. She did win because I remember her up there accepting. If it
Well,
wasn't the Oscar, she won the Golden Globe. She won something. And to me, Jeffrey Rush is right up there with Johnny Depp in this. He just that part would not have been the same without him. Love the island scene with Jack and Elizabeth. But why is the rum gone is like a regular quote in this house. We always do that. And the way that Johnny Depp delivers it and then fumbles for his gun afterwards. Yeah, is it like slapsticky? Yes, which I normally don't like either, Amy. But to me, that was the way it should be done. It was hilarious.
It's very cute.
And the ending, I will agree. Pacing, it's a little bit too long. But the ending segment is fun. All of it's fun. If you can't watch this movie without smiling, there's something wrong with you. 3.5 stars.
And the killing of, I think, was Barbosa at the end. He was like, "You can't kill me." I'm like, "Yes, I can," because they broke the curse. Why that?
And before that, when he takes the gold coin, so he gets the curse, so he knew he was going to be invulnerable, whatever.
Yeah.
Watching that for the first time,
Yeah.
it's been so long now. I'm assuming the first time it's got to be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
didn't see that coming. A lot of didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and yes, she did win the Best Supporting Actress for Amelia Perez.
Yes.
Zoe Saldana. All right, that's it for Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl. No, I will not be watching any of the sequels. And that all of them.
Unless I put it on next year.
Fuck you.
But don't you want to know how Barbosa comes back to life
Yeah, he does in
for
the next
every
movie. Yeah.
If I had to watch two, I absolutely would. But hearing Mark say how bad they were, and
No, the second one is watchable. It is. It's the third one that I really just didn't like.
I would
All right,
watch
well, all of them are on Disney Plus. You can watch them there. Next week, Annie picked the original Planet of the Apes from 1968,
Oh, okay.
which
Damn
unfortunately
you! Sorry, never mind.
And my turn
Damn
to be
you,
a
because I
virgin.
just watched it last year.
My turn to be a virgin. Never seen it.
I
It's
hadn't
not-
until last year.
it's not on any of the usual subscription-based streaming services, so
Damn you, Disney! Damn you all to hell! Sorry. I love Planet of the Apes. I will actually try
yeah,
and
because it covers everything
shit
from
from-
chimpanzee to chimpanzee.
exactly.
So
Oh God.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, that's from a song or something.
It is. It's from The Simpsons.
Oh, yes, yes.
When
Dr.
Troy
Zayas,
McClure
Dr.
is in,
Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas,
Right,
Dr.
Dr.
Zayas.
Zayas.
I
Dr. Zayas.
hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee
Right.
to chimpanzee.
All right. Well, there's a preview of next week.
No spoilers.
No
I-
spoilers, except the cover of the video has
I
a
know,
spoiler
right.
on it.
Yeah, you and I know what it is.
Yeah. That's it for us. I'm Frank Gaffney. Go watch a movie.
And also with you.